Aloha, this is Michelle Pierson here, your life purpose activator and intuitive business consultant. And today's post is a question and answer. And before I get to that, I'd just like to let you know that I'm having an absolutely beautiful day here. It's just before Thanksgiving, giving extra thanks and gratitude for my life and everyone and everything in it, including you for being a part of this community. And just hanging here up top the roof here, just enjoying this beautiful day in Hawaii. I think some people are making some smoothies down there. I don't know if you can hear that blender or not. Might even be a drill, actually. I don't know. But anyway, it's a beautiful day here in paradise. And the question comes from Cassandra Xavier, and she is in Philadelphia right now. I actually know Cassandra from years ago when I lived there. She's looking to relocate to California, and she asked me if I have any manifestation tips to share with her, since she knows that I was able to do that. I was sleeping on the basement couch of my family's home a few years ago. I was in a relationship for four and a half years. We broke up. I moved back home at the age of 28 and didn't have a room to live in, was stuck in these dead-end jobs. My mom had a really bad illness and was not living the life that I wanted to. It was actually like a nightmare at the time, and I was really upset and depressed, and I cried a lot and questioned if I was going backwards in life and just dealing with a lot of stuff, and really took that time to go for my dream and went through a lot of inner challenges to be able to trust and believe in that. And it all came true, because now here I am years later living that dream today. And so what I'm going to share with you today are some key things that I did that allowed me to literally catapult from the basement couch to living on one of the best islands in the world, in one of the best locations on the island, in one of the best houses. And it all sounds too good to be true, but it actually came true, and my life continues to get better because I applied these key things that I'm going to share with you today. Now, if you want to go further into that, I work with my clients one-on-one to customize and work through what those specific blockages and things are that you need to do in order to make that happen. But my goal for you today is to be able to get started and start to actually get a result and make that happen for you. So whether you're wanting to relocate to another place in the world, or you're wanting to manifest a new job, or you're wanting to manifest new clients, or whatever that may be, these key principles can be applied to pretty much anything. So the first tip, number one, is that you need to get clear on what it is that you want. We need to get specific. We need to tell the universe what it is that we desire, because if we're not specific, the universe gets confused and it doesn't know what to deliver us. So if you're not clear, the universe is going to kind of give you like a wishy-washy thing for you, and you're like, oh, well, that's not really what I wanted. So be careful what you wish for and what you want, and really be specific in what that is, okay? So something that you can do is write out what your ideal day is. If you time and energy or not an object, what is it that you would be doing, okay? Get clear on what that vision is. Tip number one. Tip number two is to have gratitude and appreciation for where you're at right now in your life. Even if you are so far removed from where you would like to be, doesn't matter. We live in a non-linear universe, and what that means is that you can go from A to Z overnight. You do not have to go from A to B and C and D, and I talk about this a lot in my videos, that a lot of us think that we need to go through these different steps. We have to go get this first, and then that has to happen, but that's not really how it works at all. If we have the right belief in our vision, in our dream, and we apply the action and consistency, and we have that burning desire, totally can make it happen. And that's how I was able to make that catapult of a leap from Philadelphia to Hawaii. So, number two, have the gratitude practice daily. From the moment you get up, spend 5 to 10 minutes, write it out on a piece of paper, and tune into having gratitude throughout the day. Take a moment, breathe, really get present for where you're at, and just focus on the things that you're grateful for in your life, and guaranteed your life is going to get better. The third thing is you want to release that vision and surrender it up to the divine, to the universe, God, whatever you believe in, and trust that it's all going to unfold in divine timing for the highest good. And so what that means is you've got the vision, you really want it, but at the same time, you release it and you're not attached to it. And you look for the opportunities for it to manifest in your world. So in my case, I wanted to move move to either Hawaii or Brazil, and the opportunity actually came up for both places. I knew that Brazil wasn't right for me intuitively, and so when the opportunity came up for Hawaii, then I seized that opportunity. Okay, so that's tip number 3. After you release, you also look for that opportunity to come to you, and then you seize that opportunity. And then tip number 4 is that you take a little bit of action each day so that you can make that happen. So in the case of relocating to California, right, you're clear already what your vision is. You give thanks for where you're at right now. If you're in Philadelphia and you're not loving it there, you're still grateful for everything, you know, your health, where you live, you've got a home, you know, you've got money, you've got food. Just be grateful for all those things, all right? Third thing is you've released that vision, and now you're looking where it's going to come up, who it's going to come through. Maybe you see it in a paper, maybe you hear a conversation with someone, maybe someone tells you specifically about you having to call someone, you got to talk to this person, you know, they've got this place in California. Something magical will happen, and you'll know, you'll feel it within you. You'll know intuitively that it's right for you, and then you seize that. And then this is how you apply tip 4, is you do something a little bit each day, like a little baby step to move you forward in that direction, whether it be calling over in California and inquiring about housing, or you know, what your airline ticket is, when it needs to be booked, something like that to move you forward, because you're letting yourself know, your subconscious mind, you're letting the universe know, I'm ready for this, I'm taking the action steps. And by applying all of those 4 tips, what's going to happen is that you know, can't guarantee anything, because sometimes what we want is not always the best for us, but if it is in your highest good, it will transpire in the way it's supposed to for you, just like it did for me. It's going to be different, right? And then you'll know what to do, and maybe you'll move to California if it's right for you. So those are my 4 tips for you today. And if you'd like to learn more about this, about really getting clear on what your purpose is, activating what that is in the world, sharing your gifts, and really getting paid to be who you are and live a life of joy and fun, all of that, totally possible, then please enter your name and email below, and you can get weekly updates. Also, if you like this video, please like it and share it with someone you think might benefit from it. And lastly, if you have a tip that you can share with us of what you've done to be able to manifest moving to a new location, or being able to call in new clients, anything like that, please let us know what is your tip, because this is a community here. We can all benefit from that, so just leave your comment below. And that is all today. So have a wonderful holiday. And until next time, thank you so much for being here, and sending you lots of love and joy and blessings here from Hawaii. Take care. Aloha.